Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it feel like, oh, now nothing's going to work. But also don't ignore it and just pretend it didn't happen, right? Just deal with it and move on. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep moving forward.
Key to success is not negotiating with your weakness. As an entrepreneur, you're going to have those days where you're not going to feel like getting up out of bed. You're going to have those days where you're going to feel not motivated, right? When you're having those days, you get up anyway.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, we don't all have our best days every day, but you have certain things you have to do, so you get up and go do them. That's part of being an entrepreneur. I think even more part of it is when something goes wrong, you have a setback, and then even worse, you have a second setback later that afternoon, right? How you react to that says a lot about how likely you are to be successful in the future. If you can shake it off, get up, keep moving forward, deal with it in the perspective that you should give it. Like, don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it feel like, oh, now nothing's going to work. But also don't ignore it and just pretend it didn't happen, right? Just deal with it and move on. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep moving forward. And sooner or later, you'll be well past the point where the stuff that you think of as a big problem today feels like a big problem in the future. You'll have different problems in the future. You'll have different stresses in the future, but the ones that you're dealing with now that seem like a big deal won't be. I mean, I can remember back starting, bookkeeping, we had 10 clients and we had a client cancel. That felt like a big deal. And it was, we wanted to make sure they didn't cancel because of anything we did or didn't do or could have prevented. But now, with hundreds and thousands of clients, I still don't like it when a client cancels. I mean, I still want to make sure that it wasn't because of something we did or we didn't do or could have done better. But I also don't worry about it as much. I worry about other things like hiring enough staff and, moving into new industries and the technology updates we need and building a management team. Client canceling is not important, but it just becomes a problem I know how to deal with. I know what the steps are when it happens, what we do to make sure, again, it wasn't our fault or it wasn't anything we could learn from and do better next time, and then we move on. So that's really the entrepreneurship journey, is to figure out how to handle problems and keep moving forward, not let them get you down and not let them defeat you, because there will never be a day that doesn't have any problems. It's really just how do you handle it.